After noticing a social media post about an alleged disparity in cab fares between Android and Apple devices, Brut conducted tests by booking rides with the same pickup and drop-off locations on both phones at the same time. First, we compared fares for an Uber ride from Noida Sector 16 to Mehrauli Archaeological Park and discovered a fare difference of 87 rupees. We then tested another route from DLF Phase 3 in Gurugram, where the fare difference was 126 rupees. However, when we booked a ride for a nearby location from Sector 16 to DLF Mall Noida, the fare difference was minimal, with almost identical prices on both platforms. Similarly, when we tested Ola rides with different pickup and drop locations, the fare difference was minimal. A survey was conducted in Chennai where fares for the same ride were compared on both devices at 3 different locations. Each time, the fare on the iPhone was higher. Many commuters raised the issue of differing fares for the same trip when booked from Android and iOS devices on social media, tagging cab aggregators. However, this particular post caught Uber's attention. The post read, "Same pickup point, destination and time, but 2 different phones get 2 different rates." It happens with me as I always get higher rates on my Uber compared to my daughter's phone. So most of the time, I request her to book my Uber. What is this hack? Uber support responded swiftly, saying multiple differences in these 2 rides impact the prices. The pickup point, ETA, and drop-off point on these requests vary, which will cause different fares. Uber does not personalize trip pricing based on rider's cell phone manufacturer. But social media users had a different point of view. Many users said Uber charged more for iPhone users than Android users, while others believed the price differences were due to Uber's changing rates, which depended on factors such as traffic and demand at the time. Times of India reached out to Ola for comment on the issue, but they didn't respond. The managing director of Fast Track said that companies could easily change fares based on device details, calling it a dynamic price algorithm. P. Ravi Kumar, former director of CDAC Thiruvananthapuram, said that companies gather data such as device type, search patterns, and app usage using machine learning tools such as Google Cloud AI to adjust fares accordingly. According to Times of India, an expert involved in framing the union government's aggregator policy stated that fare surges are not just linked to phone models. They also apply to frequent app users and those who check fares repeatedly on the same device, as platforms adjust pricing based on user behavior patterns. In the initial days of December 2024, Zepto was accused of charging higher prices for iPhone users, sparking discussions about device-based pricing across various apps. However, Zepto had not responded to these allegations yet. After many social media users shared their experiences about cab fares, Consumer Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi joined the conversation, saying zero tolerance for consumer exploitation. He had directed the Department of Consumer Affairs through the Central Consumer Protection Authority to conduct a detailed inquiry into this matter and submit a report. He added that the investigation will extend to other sectors including food delivery and online ticket booking apps.